Hello, I'm Joachim Duplessis. Welcome to the HTS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. St. Lucia is grappling with a surge in violent crime, including disturbing cases of fratricide and deadly assaults against women. The island, like many Caribbean nations, faces a complex web of socio-economic factors contributing to this violence. Recent high-profile cases, including the deaths of a 20-year-old woman and a mother of three, have amplified public concern. Studies consistently highlight the Caribbean's elevated homicide rates, often attributed to factors like poverty, inequality, and limited access to conflict resolution mechanisms. We ask, would mandatory conflict resolution and civics classes in schools effectively curb St. Lucia's violence? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
I believe the time has come that we should have our kids back in our schools, because the mere fact is that God has left us, not has left us, but God has left the schools from inception. I believe our key or religious knowledge should get back to our schools, ASAP. Because if we have to look at Trump is bringing back religious knowledge, or you must pray before all activities. As school starts, we have to pray. The mere fact is people don't pray. There is no sense of God or resolving conflict of interest, so they believe that fighting with each other will resolve the solution. But that is death.
It doesn't have to be in only one household. Okay, it has to be in all households, and especially in the schools, because I as a mother can be teaching my child how to resolve a conflict by, if somebody hit you, go to the teacher, but somebody else will be telling their child, if somebody hit you, do them this or do them that. So again, it begins with the home, and when you get to school you already have that training from your home, so in the school you get that extra training. So I feel that it should be mandatory in school, and I endorse it.
Yes, I believe so, because from a young age you could teach a child to be respectful, independent, learn to do things, different skills when you're at home, like to be cooking or if you're in the garden. Once they have that into them, they could manage how to deal with the emotion or the stress, to be strong. You have to be strong. No matter how the problem come, that they could overcome it, and they can just first concentrate on what they have to do in life for themselves.
But I même là, c'est maman là, nous apprendre ça, depuis que maman papa yo. So là, ils veulent l'école là même, là ils veulent l'école là, ils faire réduire ça, c'était une manière pour vivre la vie. Ils vont sinon Haïti, papa, maman, tu vas continuer. Mais si maman papa toujours fait tout ça, tu vivre avec l'organisation pour respecter le monde. Mais ils veulent l'école là même là, ils vont.
Wasin sakika leya se from Kaila. Si maman ou parent pas ka discipline ti maman la leya di dans Kaila. Leya le do e kay kwe la ni liberté pour faire ça ivle. So pour me bay parent ni pour mu chwe maman la c'est mona yo ka jouer puis ti maman la yo ka jouer puis ayo ni pour respecter ce ti maman la. Si di pas konye kon wash en tête ni pour comprendre pour pas faire. Because là on est vieux l'habitude ou quoi faire en Kaila ou quoi aller dehors ay fait même bagay là. So moi quoi on chay c'est bagay ça qui ka aller là c'est maman il pas ka même aller l'église encore. Ou quoi yo en savane tout partout. Tout c'est bagay ça ka fait because nous as a society ka aller plus loin bon Dieu. So yo ni pour ça try yon manière pour garder si yo ça c'est pas faire c'est pasteur venir en école là or moun on religious moun pour venir pour yo ça teach them maman about bon Dieu et maybe bagay kay venir primaire en society.
Teaching them at a young age in school or wherever. In this age, in this time, it is the generation of the BMFs. The Bible calls them the generation of the vipers. And these are my children and your children. Speak to them, confess them, get them together, all how you try it. It's the same thing you will get, especially in this time there now. The Bible says so. There comes a time when children shall not listen to the parents, to the elders, nothing. So, Koli, as it is there, that's how I see it. It will happen and it will still happen. regardless of what you say or you do.
The home has a lot to do with raising a child. Children, they value what their parents say. And to tell you the truth, by the time they get to the schools, they already have their mind set. They already have that mindset. So most times teachers cannot change them, their values and their attitudes. Yes, teachers usually try. That environment, the schooling environment, try. But I'm saying, parents, we have a lot to do with the way a child is raised and how that child turns out. So, of course, I know the school, they are doing their part, and the government as well. But as the saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child.
I applaud it. I am down to it, yeah, because it's something that will bring some peace within the guys, you know, doing nonsense with themselves, man. So conflict resolution, I applaud it. I applaud who that bring it up. Yeah, it's about time, and they should bring that thing long time. Yeah, because I think it will help with the situation going on, so that people can resolve their conflicts within themselves, you know, and they don't have to go into violence and that kind of thing to solve it.
Well, it will help them because we as the parents have to be talking to them and they have to listen to us. And if they're not listening to us and they follow the bad company, when something happens to them, they learn the lesson. It's when they learn the lessons, then they'll think something different about their life.
Now to our new discussion. The water and sewage company WASCO faces persistent challenges in delivering reliable water services evidenced by recurrent disruptions, particularly in the north. Impending repairs to the raw water line, echoing past interventions, are viewed by some consumers as merely reactive maintenance rather than systematic overhaul. Officials acknowledge the aging infrastructure's need for a substantial capital investment. The Water Resource Management Agency grapples with strained watersheds exacerbated by the intertwined challenges of climate change and environmental degradation, further complicating supply. Despite past promises and loan acquisitions, tangible improvements remain elusive. The cycle of repairs raises concerns about long-term viability. So we ask, do you anticipate an improvement in WASCO's service in the near future? Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.